G'day guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to properly shrink wrap an object to a desired surface without completely destroying its geometry. You might be used to doing something like this. You'll notice that this creates undesirable results, which is simply shrink wrapping an object to a surface. You'll notice that it completely screws up its form, and that is not what we want at all. So the proper way to do this is get your object here, and you want to make sure its pivot is on a flat on the surface that you want it to align to on your surface over here. For instance, I want it to be, in my case, I want it to be on the lowest vertice, on its flattest area. Then I want to bring it up to the grid here, and now I want to bring in a plane, scale it up. Make sure that the plane is encompassing your object. You do not want your object to be going over the grid like so. You want it to be inside. Then you want to subdivide it quite a bit. That way it's got more accurate data to basically shrink wrap on a more complicated object. And now you want to select your mesh here, and then select the plane, deform, and you want to wrap. Here's the parameters. Go create. Now you'll notice that if you move the plane, it'll also move the object, which means we can now target this mesh, or we can now position this mesh onto our desired surface here. You do not want to move this. You don't want to move your primary mesh. You actually just want to move the plane, and then you can, if you want, you can kind of position it just how you want it, and then you click on make sure your plane is highlighted, then you click on your surface, deform, and then shrink wrap here. Let's bring up this box. You'll notice the projection is vertex normals, off. These parameters are really up to you. Target inflation just simply creates an offset basically, and there you go. It was a bit screwy there because of the plane was actually intersecting with the surface. But you'll notice that now if you move the plane, it'll automatically update the primary mesh there. And if it gets all screwy like this, if it gets all screwed up, that just means you just need to rotate your plane to update that orientation. For instance, if it's like that, it's not. Let's just make sure that's that, and it's come out here like that. Beautiful. So I hope that, guys, hope that helps you a lot, and happy 3D modeling.